I don't.
If I started an OnlyFans, do you think girls would sign up to watch me jerk off, or guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Boy,
How much money?
as a
So many
guy, I'm
thirsty
gonna
hoes.
say no.
As your friend, I would.
So many thirsty hoes.
You would watch me?
Oh
No,
yeah, I'll throw you a
but
couple
I'd buy
bucks.
it. I would not
sign
watch
up.
it, but I'd buy
I would
it
support
for you.
I think they would.
Yeah.
I'd support my friends.
I think they would.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that
Support
should be
the homies.
Like we
I
talked about in
think
the
they
rundown,
would.
I wouldn't want. The only reason I don't want to do it is because if it
Crushed.
fails.
If you start an OnlyFans
That
and
is
nobody
so
watches,
true.
Right?
Yeah, they don't talk about
everybody's
that.
then you
gassing
know what
you
I
up.
do? Then you know what I do?
It's
I kill myself on my OnlyFans.
Now
And
we're
then they
talking.
all watch. In my last final act, I get all
Now
the
we're talking.
OnlyFans money.
Because it's
have you
always the
seen,
beginning's always a good idea of anything. People are like,
Yeah.
yeah, do it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
And then a month when my
You see
subscribers
it,
get cut
they
in
go,
half, it's
bro,
like fuck this.
I'll
You
tell
get
this much.
erectile dysfunction. You can't.
You think girls will watch my OnlyFans? If I crack my
the
dick
dick
on
crack.
the
Oh,
OnlyFans,
shit.
I would charge
I honestly would be interested in seeing that,
$59.99
just
a
to
month,
see it.
and I would
Just
do
to-
it
to
one.
know
The
that's
dick
like-
I would
crack
have one
is
video.
truly shocking.
I would have a like a if you could do like an OnlyFans live stream, I would be like everyone has a month to sign up, and on like the 31st at midnight, it's I'm gonna have
dick
pay-per-view.
cracking time?
I'm gonna have a fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna have an
Accurate.
undercard.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have other people jerking off, and then it's gonna
Sure,
lead
sure,
up,
sure,
and I
sure.
come out.
UFC card.
I have like a fucking put up.
What's up, featherweight in the house?
And then I stand in the middle of the ring and like drop the robe. I'm like, are y'all ready to do this?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to crack it.
I'll sign
And I
up for
just
that.
go,
I'll get some hoes in the office. We'll get Adam and Eve involved. We'll
Yes,
get
we'll
the
get that
vibrators
shit
in. We'll get the
sponsored.
cock rings in. We'll
You
get that
know what
shit
is-
in.
you know what is-
Flashlights.
Where did the cock rings come from?
Why not?
We'll get the cock rings.
Adam
man.
and Eve.
Cock
I'm
rings.
thinking of things that are on
Yes.
AdamandEve.com that are like, vibrators, also
Ah,
cock rings, and also
I can see
flashlights.
Adam and Eve part.
What's
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
crazy too is, you can just like bend it down, but I can't.
Nah, keep going. Keep going.
Tell her, I got
You
time.
can like, I kind of. What's the best way to display this?
Just do it.
Like,
Are we
like,
talking about?
outside your
We're talking about
face.
an erect penis.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay,
like
so
I
get
can
hard
just
real
take
quick,
it. I can take it and just like bend it down, and it'll crack, or I can kind of push it, and it like bends in the middle, kind of, and it feels so good.
Has
It
that
sounds-
ever-
It'd be cool.
Sounds-
It'd be cool if you taught someone like the anatomy of your body, and then you had someone like crack
explain
her.
what's happening?
Like the crack. Yeah, no. They come out and
Oh,
they.
true.
They,
No, they break
Oh,
your
they do
dick
it for
probably.
me?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
that'd be
like
tight.
Joe
They
Blues,
break
like you're
your
like
dick.
smashing things as you get hard.
It's an illusion, Michael.
You lay down and some fucking person comes out and is like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like you need
Make it
almost
like make it a showmanship.
like the
Yeah, yeah.
Benihana chefs, like
Yes.
ding ding ding.
Yeah,
ding,
yeah.
ding,
Yeah, yeah,
ding,
yeah,
flipping
yeah.
around there.
All you gotta do
You think
there
you
is
get
just
hard
go
while you
up.
move, though?
Yeah.
you think you get hard while you move? I'm gonna put a hard no
Here's
on
the
it.
thing.
Trying
Yeah.
to clone my dick is any indication? No, I gotta be
With
like
this
just
situation, you gotta take a Viagra. You gotta
Yeah, that's
like.
true.
It's not that we all know
And
you
also,
can get hard.
you know what's
gotta
really
get hard
scary?
For a longer
Ooh,
period
no,
of
I
time.
think
You
I'm
gotta
taking
take-
Viagra. I think
You know-
it might fuck with the system.
Well,
You think?
that also
It definitely might.
Also, sometimes it just doesn't. Like it's
Doesn't
not. It's
work?
not 100%. It's like your knuckles.
Are you
it's like,
serious?
It's like sometimes
Oh,
you know, like
sometimes it doesn't crack.
I'm gonna crack my
Oh,
knuckle.
that is true. Like, if you crack your
imagine,
knuckles and
so
you're
imagine
like,
I do this whole thing, and then I
it's a
get there
live
and I'm like,
stream?
didn't work, guys.
Dude,
Yo,
what?
that is so. That is
Just
so
kidding.
I thought you meant the
That would be
Viagra.
that would
Yeah.
be like.
What would you do? What
That
would
would
be
be like when
your-
people buy a
Wait.
Mayweather fight and they're like, I'm so disappointed.
Wait,
I'm sorry I couldn't
Kevin.
crack, guys.
What would you do? Okay, so remember how Ashley Simpson was caught like lip syncing on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
And she did that like weird jig and then just
Yeah,
left
and
the
ran,
stage.
yeah, yeah.
What would you do if you tried to crack
I would
your
just
dick
start
on?
jerking off.
Like what would you do?
I'm gonna come for these.
Now you're gonna see me
I
come.
would do something. I would have to be like,
Like, what would you
I
do?
also jerk off like this. A second weird thing I do is this.
Or like trying to recreate the noise with your mouth,
Legs
like
up, baby.
Oh, that would be-
Like the nose,
I'd
like
be
the
like,
nose
oh,
scratcher.
I would have
Like I'm
somebody
sliding on a
backstage
slip and
ready
slide.
to,
Yeah.
right. If needed, you just
Yeah.
have a noise guy
Yes.
or something in the
my
back.
like I would give a symbol, you know, I'd like do it and it wouldn't work and I'd go like, 1 second, and then
Yeah.
that's the sign for the guy to go like,
Dude, you
throws a
should,
rock
you should
on the
have
ground.
like one where you have someone bring up like one of those microphones that auto tunes it,
Yeah.
and then it, like auto tunes you. That'd be
I'd
cool.
listen.
The crap.
Yeah.
Of
Or like
course.
a- or like an
John said he
echo.
got up and ran around the bar when he heard
I've
it.
heard the original.
Yeah.
I'll listen to the remix.
Yeah.
How long have you been cracking your dick?
As long, I don't really know.
I've only had to
here's
have it a
the
couple.
follow-up.
I've had to have it a
How did
couple
that-
of
how
times.
did
Follow-up
it happen?
question.
Right.
I think the first time it probably happened, I don't know.
I've had it happen
I mean, it
while
happens when I'm
having
having sex, too.
I've had it happen like.
That's
while-
business.
Wait,
you
your
know?
dick crack?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've had a
It's
girl
like
with
I don't even know what it is, but like sometimes like it's like the pressure just moves in a certain way, something pops.
You telling me 50% of
Weird.
the dicks crack on this
I
panel?
don't know what it
That's
is.
rare. I mean,
No,
when I
that's
say
crazy.
this,
That's crazy.
a huge
Trent,
majority of
not
people
once.
are like, "What the fuck?"
No.
And then
That's
like
insane.
a couple guys will be like, "Oh, me too, thank God."
My question
I'm
to you
definitely
now.
gonna try
that
it.
You
my
said
first
it was
question was sexing.
mid-shaft. I've
Second
never
is,
had a
are you now worried
mid-shaft.
about arthritis in your dick? Because they tell you when you crack your knuckles, you're gonna get more
That's an
arthritis.
old wives' tale.
Is it?
That's in the
Is it
same.
now?
That's in the same vein as Jamie Lee Curtis being a hermaphrodite.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it? I
me.
don't know.
As a big
Ah.
knuckle cracker,
It's
I've
fun.
researched it. We're good.
You're good. I mean,
Okay,
that would be
alright.
so embarrassing because like I always tell people I can crack my neck, and usually I can, but I'm like, oh, I can crack my neck, and then it's like, oh, that one went. But sometimes it's like, oh, it didn't work.
You
Yeah,
shank,
yeah,
you shank it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
so embarrassing.
That's
But
really embarrassing.
conversely,
Well, wait.
if I was mic'd up, if I had my dick mic'd up, and I'm like, and the crowd's just like, ah, he did it! He did the thing!
That would be amazing.
And that's
Kevin, we
exactly
can
what
just-
the crowd would do.
we
If
can
you heard
avoid
it, it's
this entire
exactly what
thing.
you would do.
Yeah, because you ran
It's
around the
a
bar.
pop.
Bro, I literally got up and started sprinting. I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
and
crazy.
It's a loud crowd.
it's insane.
Do you still have it on your phone?
Nah,
I'm
I
kind
got
of
a new
like,
phone.
show it. Like, where the fuck is it? No, that's weird. That's weird. One,
It was a
one, that's
black
weird,
screen.
too.
By the way, I couldn't see
Where-
his dick. It was a black screen. I would have liked to see his dick. He
I
didn't
was
show it,
thinking,
we're
but-
not thinking about
it took
how
me
you
a few
just-
days to
Oh, I
send
thought
it.
you
We
did.
can
I was
just
trying to piece
pre-record
it together. I thought you did it
also.
live.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
live,
No,
so
no,
it's
no.
guaranteed
He texted me
crap.
a
But I'm gonna show
video.
him, and I gotta do it for real.
But it was a
Alright,
black
alright,
screen.
I respect that. I respect
I filmed it. He was like, I want to hear it, so I filmed it one day, and I just like covered my camera because I was even thinking, I was like, you don't have to show your dick, right?
Right.
I could have just like filmed my leg. Right?
It actually
that's
almost
almost
was.
weirder if it was like if it was just like a shot of my bedroom and you just heard.
Yeah, you
so I
hear
was like,
like
I'm
the-
just gonna
see
make the whole
top.
thing black. And
Kevin had duct tape around the whole fucking thing.
but I had it on my phone, and I was like, I can't send this. I was like, I'm gonna like I'm sending John a video of something I did with my dick, and he can't see anything. But that's a weird line. I don't want to
It's
cross.
not that
If I'm ever strapped up to a polygraph and someone says, have you ever like sent your dick to another dude? Now the answer's gonna have to be yes.
I've sent, like,
is
my
only
nipples via
one? You only
Snapchat to
get
my
one.
friends.
But girls are different.
Do you only
I guess
get
that's-
one?
yeah, I guess that's true.
What?
Is there like a recoil?
Yeah. One and you're done.
Ah.
Interesting.
'Cause
Like
it'd be
one
cool if-
day,
it'd be
but it's
cool if,
a
like-
long
Top
time
and it's
on
in
a
there and
crack.
it cracks. It feels. It's like
It'd be cool if you were like coming down the tunnel and like they could hear you come before the
like a
sea.
fucking horse.
Fucking
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
then,
It's
like,
like there's the
There's
Stone
like a-
Cold
it's like a-
showers.
Yeah.
There's mine
There's
is just
laser
a pop.
lights.
It'd be like the intro to
Laser
Hell's
lights coming
Bells.
through,
Right,
like,
right.
green.
Just an empty tunnel.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was a
Kevin's
wrestler,
coming!
if I was a wrestler and you just heard,
Dude, you should
That's the
remix.
time- that's
You
the
should
time they play the
remix Hell's
remix. They play the
Bells.
remix at that time, and then it's like, it's like.
see, and Lil Nas got to get down with
And then you
this.
get to it.
You should
Like, that could be
remix
his
Hell's
next
Bells
video.
and replace the bells with the
with
crap.
crack. It's a great trick, I'll tell you what.
What, the good news or the bad news? What do you want, the good news or the bad news?
I always go good news first.
All right, the good news is when we started this shit, only 10% of people watching our YouTube videos were subscribed. And now it's up to 40%. So that's almost like a 50-50 split. That's a 30% increase. A little math for you. That's the good news.
Too much math for me, but it's good news.
You know what the bad news is? That still means 60% of you motherfuckers aren't subscribed. It still
it's
means
good
the
thing
majority.
I asked first, because that would have been backwards.
That'd have been terrible. Yeah. Imagine if I was like, well, the good news is
It's good thing I fucking go good news first.
60% still just freeloading off of our videos. And guess what? It's YouTube. You're all freeloading. It's not really all. The only cost is to push the fucking button.
Just push it. Push the button.
Push it. Push it real good.
Push it real good.
Dun, 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 dun.